Ohayo minasan. O genki desu ka? How's everyone doing? So, welcome in Mexican time. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. So today, I just wanted to, get some streaming reps in, right? Because I don't stream too often, but yeah. And I wanted to play a game that I'm super duper comfortable with. Hey Arthur, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Nare-chama. Shun, me, I just finished, Rosemi from Nijisanji, Ian did like an unarchived VR stream earlier, so I was watching that, and it just finished. I was gonna stream earlier, but it was a gorilla stream, so I had to watch it. I love her so much. She's super cute. If you haven't watched any of her streams before, I definitely recommend it. She's really creative. But she's just super cute. But yeah, I wanted to stream. I would have streamed more recently, but like I've been trying to upload my last Kingdom Hearts VOD to YouTube, and it's been a struggle because the VOD is like 14 hours long, so I had to chop it in half. And DaVinci, I don't know if you know what that is, but DaVinci Resolve is like a video editing program. It's like a free video editing program. So I've been using that to chop the VOD in half. And whenever I try to render, the program crashes. So it's been a struggle. And then when I finally finished rendering it, I tried to upload it to YouTube. I hope this sounds okay, by the way. I tried to upload it to YouTube, right? And well, YouTube blocked one of my VODs because of the music and stuff. So now I have to redo it. So it's been really annoying. That's why I haven't been streaming, because I wanted to make sure that I could upload it in a timely manner. It takes so long. It's like 5 hours long just to upload the VOD. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Yeah, super annoying. I wish I didn't have to deal with it, but I did. So I have to chop up the VOD again. Make sure that none of the copyright stuff is in. Like, I don't mind if the VOD gets muted, but what YouTube does is that it doesn't mute the VOD. It just straight up blocks it. So no one can watch it. Not even me. Not even me. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. No fun. But yeah. So this playthrough is gonna be Kingdom Hearts 2 randomized crit, and yeah. So all the items and abilities will be randomized, and I can pretty much go to any world I want. But basically, what I want to do is, yeah, I'm stalling for a really long time. Sorry about that. If you want me to get into the gameplay, but. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play it straight through. I'm not doing like a speed run or anything. I just want to play for fun, cause I really love Kingdom Hearts, and I played every game like many times, and I'm doing it again on PC. I'll keep playing it as long as they keep porting it. I'm sorry. I'm so weak to Square Enix. So yeah, as you can see here, start off right here. Yeah, I don't start off as Roxas. Go straight into Sora, and I'm in this room, which is if you're familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, they added it in that game, and it lets you fight any organization member you want. But for the randomizer, it's completely different. So basically, what it does is, I'll show you in a second. So right here, you can see like the skills and stuff for Rando. Look, Donald has draw on his staff. think I'll take these. We can keep the... Actually, I'll take the potions too. Yeah, so Kingdom Key has Fire Boost, which is super useless right now because I don't have fire, but hopefully that'll be fixed. Hopefully that'll be fixed in a bit. Oh, and as you can see, the top right, yeah, you can go through the entire game and miss some skills. So, when I played Kingdom Hearts 1, I played through the entire game without guard and dodge roll. Can you imagine how much fun that is? It's not. It's not fun. I also didn't have Karaga, so I was stuck with base cure for the entire game. So, so my cure doesn't even heal me fully. It was really, really funny. I'm actually not too sure what's like the best strat with your party members. Party members don't matter too much in Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, so yeah, it is pure pain. It's truly, truly hell. But somehow I was able to beat the entire game anyway, so it's fine. Alright, so as you can see, normally it would open up the different organization boss rooms, but for the randomizer, what it does is it changes it to the different worlds. So it's really, really cool. And I like the custom icons they made, so you can like identify which world it is. Super neat. I already have like a save file because I was like testing it to make sure it works. But anyways, so I do have a strat to start off the game. I'll be playing it in order, but just to get like a good start, I'm gonna get a few items first. Yeah. Then go straight into 100 Acre Wood. Hello, Pooh. Dark Shard. Proof of non-existence. Okay. So that's already a good start because you need, for the randomizer, you need 3 proofs in order to beat the game. So I'm already starting off with 1. It is really, really nice. So you can see here, if you're not familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, basically for every proof, you get a crown, and the crown upgrades. So like, 1 proof is bronze, 2 proofs is silver, and 3 proofs is gold. So right now I have a bronze. Where's my track? So if you notice, the thing I have on top right, it's basically tracking my progress on like what items I have so far. At least it's supposed to. It's supposed to. Yeah, it's such a neat addition. I really like it. I wish they brought it back for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's really weird how they did it. Hold on. Okay. So here's what I have so far. So I don't know why I don't know why it says I have a proof at the bottom left, but it should be next to the Winnie the Pooh icon. Hopefully it's not like broken or anything. That'd be really awkward. So I have MP Rage. I still don't have any magic yet. So next, I want to go to Port Royal. I don't want to skip the cutscenes, even though we're like watching them out of order. I don't want to skip.
Wow. This place is
kinda different.
Kinda different. I like that dialogue because it's like this world is like super hyper realistic, and like all the other worlds are like, you know, cartoon Disney movies. So it's really interesting contrast.
something's up.
I thought when I played this as a kid, I thought this world looked great,
Only one way to
but
find out.
nowadays it didn't really age well. The graphics, I mean. Alright, nice air combo for us. Nobody guard. Item boost. Defender. I don't know if hyper healing stacks, but that's what I hope it does. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, so I can go in and out of any world I want, basically. So I just went in there to pick up the items. Now I'm gonna go to hidden dragon. There's Shan Yu.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
It's not a bad Mushu impression at all.
Yes. Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap.
That goofy line is like so embedded in my head because of all the like Kingdom Hearts YouTube poops back in the day.
I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots, because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean,
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
Yeah,
just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
I miss YouTube
You
poops
know
so much.
Mushu?
I don't get why they would go out of style. It's so funny.
We were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
us
fit in?
guys.
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a
No way,
girl?
Mulan tomboy. Let's go.
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
Let's go, Tomboy Supremacy. Wait, today's a Wednesday. It's not Tomboy Tuesday. Right? Wait, what's today? Tuesday. What day is today? Oh, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Okay. I scared myself for a second. Wait, hold on. What day is today? Uh-oh. And I'm gonna take these because she's not gonna need them. Green recipe. Meteor staff. Defense boost. Not bad. Thank you. Thank God it's not Tuesday. Yeah, that's true. It's closer to the weekend. God. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a wagey, right? At least you're making money. I wish I was a wagey. Instead, I'm just a neat. All I do is stay at home and watch streams. I don't really do anything else. Dun 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 dun. Disney Castle is so cool. Like, it's been an anticipated world since Kingdom Hearts 1. It's like interesting because like in Kingdom Hearts 1, the initial trailers had footage of Sora running around Disney Castle, but in the final product, you can't go there. It's really strange. You're in need with no VTubers around? Yeah, that is true. Like, nowadays there's so many VTubers and you have work, you can't watch stuff. It's fine though, because I'm sure like, when you were in need, you probably found things to do, right? Ways to spend your time. You probably like watch anime or like play video games. So, it's not like you were completely bored, right? You still managed to spend your time. To find a way to spend your time with me.
Move it! Let's go! Queen Minnie needs to see you! The castle's in danger! Hurry! To the library!
To the biblioteca. This place is pretty great. There's just like a lot of treasure you can get here. I just need to to dodge the enemies. Well, the weird thing is, the crowns don't show up in the cutscene. Oh, that's too high. I can't open chests. Hurry up, Donald. Thank you, Lou. Thank you. Ow! Ow! Thank you for redeeming Artso Dance. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming by and lurking. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Lou. I appreciate you too. Hopefully I don't get bodied right now while I'm running around. I'm still level 1, so it's still really dangerous. I need to be careful. Oh dang. Away! The dancer didn't work? I wasn't paying attention. Oh hell yeah, high jump! Let's go! So I know it said high jump max, but it's not actually high jump max. Basically, how the randomizer works, right? Whenever it gives you like a growth skill, like high jump or glide or something, it gives you like one of the levels. So like each one you get upgrades it. So basically, I have high jump right now, and if I get another high jump, I'll get high jump level 2. Or high jump raw, if you want to call it that. Cosmetics always appear in the scene, which can make scenes less serious. Yeah, I know. That's what I like about the Tales series. I always think my characters dress up in like really stupid costumes. It's really, really funny. So I wish. Oh fuck! I wasn't supposed to press this. I wasn't supposed to talk to her. Oops.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
But yeah, I wish like more JRPGs let you like
Where's the king?
customize your characters in really, really dumb ways. It's so much fun. I always give my characters like cat ears and like glasses. So silly.
The king told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what your Heartless doing in your castle? Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber? I forgot to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger. We must be sure they're hidden.
I wish Minnie was a party member.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
She's like a fake
We
party
just
member.
gotta split up.
I wish
Hold.
like, you know, you could
I'll
actually
make
like
sure that everyone knows what's going on.
joins a party, has like a limit, has like abilities and stuff.
Then I'll
That
stay
would have
with
been really
Queen.
cool.
Alrighty then. See
This
you
world is
later.
really small though, so I can see why they didn't want to do
The
that.
audience chamber, right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora. Let's be on our way.
Lucid jump. Nice dude. Now I have high jump. Another AP boost. Very unnecessary, but I won't say no. I don't have any drives yet, so drive boost is kind of whack. Right, so that was Disney Castle. Next, I'm going to go to Halloween Town. One of my favorite worlds in the series. And I was super bummed that they didn't bring it back for Kingdom Hearts 3. Not that there's like any more material to pull from, but still, I would have loved to see it. Yeah, the equipment are randomized as well. Wait. Do you mean stat wise or ability wise? The weapons have randomized abilities, but accessories and armor are not. Accessories and armor are still the same. Yeah, stat wise, the stat wise the weapons are randomized, but not the armor or accessories.
Hey, this is Halloween Town, right?
So that's why my kingdom key has like 7 strength.
Hey, it's Zero. How have you been, boy?
Palace map, high potion. Can I go this way? I feel like I'll get jumped by a high first. No, I can't. You like Jack a lot? Maybe Jack's over that way? It's been a while since I looked like this, all wrapped up like a mummy. At first I didn't like it, but it's kind of fun once you get used to it.
What's that for?
Yeah, I love this costume too. Honestly, the real reason I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts 2 is because of Christmas World. I don't know if I'll make it to Christmas World before Christmas comes by, but
Don't you mean
that's the
Happy
plan.
Halloween?
That's the plan.
Of course, Halloween greetings from Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King. Forgive me, I'm in a
God, I
Christmas
love
mood.
Jack.
You see, I'm running the show again this year, but I need Santa Claus blessings.
Yeah, my favorite Christmas game.
Town.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Claus.
I think he means Santa Claus.
Here comes the Santa Claus.
Aren't these decorations wonderful? This year, Halloween Town's going to handle Christmas too. But first, we have to visit Sally. She's working on something no self-respecting Santa Claus can do
Sally.
without. Come along, I'll show you.
A Halloween Town Christmas. Wanna go check it out?
Come on, hurry!
Oh, what are these kids doing here?
Hello, Doctor. Where's Sally?
Can't you see that I'm in the middle of an experiment?
Dr. Finkelstein is so funny.
Hey, this is way too heavy.
Let's toss it!
Yeah?
You do, and you'll be sorry. Now bring it over here.
Why would you trust these kids to help you? What the? Yeah, but it's like one of the biggest reasons why I enjoy
Experiment is ruined!
Halloween Town in the Kingdom Hearts series is that like the plot is unique. The plot like expands
I want to show
on
you,
the
friend.
movie, right?
I'm sorry, Jack.
Like most of the
I
worlds
need a little bit more time.
in Kingdom Hearts 2
Oh,
were mandated by Disney
that's
to
all right.
follow the
Just
plot
as long as it's
for the
ready
movie.
for Christmas.
So they're kind of stale, in my opinion.
Jack.
I really enjoyed the
I'd
plot
best
lines
be
in
off.
Kingdom Hearts 1
I've got to go get Sandy
because
Claus
they're
right
all
away.
original and they're all really interesting.
Wonderful to see you again. Goodbye for now.
And in the case of Halloween Town, you know, they expanded a bit on the movie. Like the events of
Please,
this
Sora,
game
I'm
take
afraid
place
something
after
terrible will
the
happen if
movie.
Jack
It's so
goes
cool.
through with this.
I really like that a lot.
Sora?
Yeah, that's also true.
Are those strange-looking fellows in town square with
you say that, but here's Sora thinking about Santa Claus.
Wanted to spoil Halloween and Christmas? What are they called again? Heartless?
They're definitely not with us. But Donald, Goofy, and I can get rid of them for you. And then we can
We go see Santa.
But first, the Heartless.
Hey, Santa believer, hell yeah. We believe in Santa here. Thank you for the high potion. Heartless are appearing. Jack wants to become Sandy Claus. I hope nothing terrible happens. Oh, you know it, sis. I can't count on those kids to do anything right. You say anything, Zero? Nope. Alright. So next, we're gonna go to Pride Lands. Lion King is actually my favorite movie, but it's not it's not one of my favorite worlds. I'm not a fan of the lion form at all. I know it feels really bad the first time you go here, especially. It's a little bit better later on once you get more movement, but at first you feel really sluggish. You're missing a lot of your super cool abilities. Yeah, does not feel good. And like, I feel like they really messed up with the line form because like, okay, so Kingdom Hearts 2, they introduced this really cool mechanic that lets you use drives and you can change your clothes and wield 2 keyblades. But then they add this level that makes it so you can't do any of that. What's the point? Come on, man. And I feel kind of bad because like Lion King is Nomura's favorite Disney movie as well. So he's been wanting to do this for quite some time. He wanted to put Lion King in Kingdom Hearts 1, but they couldn't figure out how to do quadrupedal movement, apparently. So that's why it took them till Kingdom Hearts 2 to finally realize it. Yeah. I had the movie on VHS. I definitely wore out the tape. God, my ass.
Hey, check us out.
Why do we get beaten down like that?
This place is kind of creepy, though.
Oh, the hyenas.
Heartless?
Oh, I don't know, Sora. I get the feeling they might live here.
Oh god, there's so many of them.
Trespassing through a river being in trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't be silly. We'd love you to stick around for lunch.
We didn't bring anything to eat.
That's not gonna be a problem. Gosh, Sora. I think we're
We're the lunch. Scatter.
Whoa! Going somewhere?
Man, that scar's got the worst timing.
Him roar.
We better go see what he wants. Sounds like he's grumpy enough already.
Fine.
I don't know what that was about, but I'm glad
But
it's
another
over.
problem I have with this world, right, is that
Everything's harder on four
because
legs.
of like the stuff that Simba is going through,
Here, let me show you.
he just joins you and leaves your party, and joins you and leaves your party, and joins you and leaves your party. So it's like, come on. It's really annoying. So I left because I wanted to reset the room. Because what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to beat this initial part and then grab the chest. I'll probably fail though, so that's why. I don't want to have to pick up the items again. That's Nala, right?
Are you
I think.
thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes.
What do we do?
Yeah, Oran does the same thing. I don't think Oran is as bad as Simba though. Alright. Ah! Alright. I tried. I tried. But yeah, if you can defeat those guys, you can pick up like a fuck ton of treasure chests. you just can't die on one hit. Don't worry about that. That didn't happen. Oh no, not Hollow Bastard. Hold on. Here we go. Alright, this will be our last stop, and then we can finally start with the game after it. Whoa. The world that never was.
Axel said Kyrie's in the dungeon.
Then we'd better find a way to get to that castle.
Why can't Mickey join my party?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, high potion. That's nice. Magic boost. These shadows are actually really strong though. I think like they can two-shot me or something. If I'm not careful. Oh god, look at what they did to my boy Goofy. Look what they did to my boy. Somebody come quick. Alright, so that's all the chests I need. I'm out of here. See you later. They're getting a little bit more XP, because why not? Slap shot. There's like some really bad skills to have in Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's been so long since I played, so I don't really remember which ones they are. So from here on out, I'll be playing the game just as if it's regular Kingdom Hearts. I'll try to remember like which worlds you go in order, and we'll play from there. Nice. Not just doing a casual playthrough, no speedrun or anything. Just want to have fun. Yeah, Leaf Bracer is great. Unfortunately, though, I do not have gear yet.
Another dream about him.
Another dream about him. That's kind of homosexual, my dude. Dreaming about guys? Come on, bro. Come on. Damn, dog. Your hands are so big. You know what they say about big hands.
Man, doesn't that tick you off?
Makes it easier to wield
Yeah,
keyboards.
that's just wrong.
Cypher's gone too far this time.
I mean, it's true that stuff's been stolen around town, and we've got a score to settle with Cypher and everything. So, if he wants to think we did it, I can't really blame him. See, that's not really
I remember the lip syncing being a lot better when I was
What
younger.
really bugged me is he was going around telling everybody we're the thieves. Now the whole town and their mothers are treating us like the
Klepto Club.
Have you ever been this ticked off before in your life?
Sea salt
I haven't.
popsicle?
Nuh-uh. Never.
I think I have.
Now,
I had a friend make
what to do?
sea salt popsicles once. They're really great. God, now that you think about that, now I want one.
Well. We could find the real thieves. That would set the record straight. Hey, that sounds fun. What about Cypher? First, we gotta clear our names. Once we find the real culprit, everyone will get off our backs.
I mean, Jesse McCartney did a great
no.
job with Roxas.
They're gone. Are gone.
Are gone. This was so confusing when I was younger. I didn't understand what the heck was happening at all.
All are gone?
They're really great. They're really great. I enjoy sea salt a lot. There's actually a place nearby that
Why not?
specializes in sea salt ice cream
understand what
around
I'm
here.
saying,
So it's
right?
pretty great.
Are gone. Stolen. And not just the word. They stole it too. What kind of thief
It's
is
sweet,
that?
but it's also
Cypher could
salty.
never have pulled that off. Yeah. All right. Time for some recon.
Time for some recon. Whoa! Whoa. Oh, Roxy's feeling a little bit
His
lightheaded, bro.
heart is returning. Doubtless he'll awaken very soon.
Huh?
Roxas, come on.
Roxas, come on. Over here. Yo, what the? My controller? Yeah. Right, there we go. I was like, hold on. My controller wasn't working. Use WASD. Shut up. I refuse to use keyboard. Anyways. Oh yeah, I have high jump, so it's gonna be a little bit weird. Let's get this investigation underway. Yo, Roxas. Never thought you'd do such a rotten thing. We didn't steal anything, alright? I'd like to believe you, but who else would steal that stuff? What stuff? As if you didn't know. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you. Why is everyone being so cryptic about it? What is this, an FPS game? It can be when you're playing Chicken Little. Right. Now we talk to this cutie at the accessory shop. Go on, Rox, let's ask her. Reaction commands, blah blah blah. Listen, I know how to play the game. The motor of this struggle battle sure works people hard. It's hard work putting up posters. The tram common is huge. If you find any interesting looking places in town, check them out too. You may discover some good info. Let's talk to the lady at the accessory shop and begin our investigation. These models don't look as good as I remember. Oh, hello, Roxas. Chicken Little summons so bad, I actually like it. I'm actually a huge fan of Chicken Little. If I get Chicken Little early, I'll spam it. Oh, it's you, Roxas. Please don't let me down. You used to be one of my favorite customers. I'm not a thief! Okay. It's no fun having everyone... Thank you for the Whoa! What the... Thank you! Thank you for the raid, cats. I really appreciate it! Thank you so much! Let me shout you out.
You did it!
Did you guys have a fun stream? You were playing Minecraft? Bro, I've only played... I'm a super noob at Minecraft. I've only played Minecraft like one time. Wow, thank you! Wow, thank you for all the follows. ICO3, Gabo Plays, Kerebu Kitsune, Hunter X's, Black Lotus, PT. I really appreciate all you guys. 6 hour stream! You're crazy! I think the first time I ever played Minecraft, I played for like 10 hours or something. I didn't even know what I was doing. I just like, I just really enjoyed like digging tunnels. I'm still really bad at Minecraft. Like, I had no idea how to play the game at all. It took me a little bit of time to understand how to make a crafting table. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed Minecraft. It's not like my kind of game. I'm really bad at games where there's like no clear objective, and you kind of have to like find your own way to enjoy it. So I know a lot of people like it though. a lot of people like that kind of freedom, but I'm really bad at it. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad you guys had a good stream. Thank you so much again, Kets, for the raid. She's super cute. If you guys don't know who she is, please check her out. Definitely. Oh, and I guess I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Art Sounds, and I'm a lion VTuber. I really enjoy drawing. I don't do many drawing streams though, but I'm trying to do more in the future. I also post a lot of art on Twitter, so please check me out there if you want to. And thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And if you stick around, I hope you have fun. Thank you so much for the first redeem, Arthur. Thank you for being first to the stream. What I'm doing right now is I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2, but randomized. I'm a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts series, so I've played it many times. So I'm just here to play it again now that it's been ported to the PC, and like just enjoy myself basically. I'm not doing like a speedrun or anything. I'm just here to have fun. Yeah, first. Alright, I'm supposed to lock on. I was like trying to jump on the roof. Maybe I don't remember this game as much as I say I do. My precious. Looks like the culprit is going around stealing. And not just, but the word, too. This isn't your average thief. I wonder if Cypher would know anything about this. We gotta talk to him. Come on, to the Sandlot. Here we go. I love this cutscene. It's super funny.
Thieves.
That was low, you know?
You know.
Oh yeah? Nice comeback there, Blondie. What'd you say? You can give us back.
Why do you call him a
now.
Blondie? He's blonde too.
You're the only ones who you know?
That was undeniable proof that we
totally owned you, lamers.
So what did you do?
Who says that? Who says lamers? No one said that. Not even back in 2008.
Replay.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Vivi's a sweetheart. Vivi would never hurt a soul.
On your knees and beg. Maybe I'll let it slide.
I'm begging on my knees. Roxas, no. No. Roxas, don't kneel. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-ba-dum ba-bum. So of course we're gonna pick up strength. Yes, come on. In crit mode, defense doesn't really matter too much. Defense is garbage in crit.
Roxas, focus.
Gauge in the bottom right is the HP gauge. Yeah.
Don't leave me hanging now.
Oh no, I missed! Nobody saw that. That was an accident.
Come on. Quit playing around and fight.
Defeat Cypher!
Loser.
Kneel, loser. Hurrah! Alright, Easy, easy. Yeah.
Cypher's not feeling so hot.
You can pick the magic one, but it's like, why would you? Like, you can't use magic at all as Roxas, so it's really whack. There's no reason at all to whatchamacallit. Play for the late game. Playing for the late game in Kingdom Hearts, come on. Yeah, gotta follow this wiggly boy. When I was a kid, well, still, the way these things move is really creepy. I really enjoy the design a lot though, because it's like a dude in a hoodie, right? Because when they open their mouths, you see like something that looks like a heartless inside. So it's really, really cool. I like them a lot. Nobody's designs are really cool. We have come for you, my liege. Yeah, look at that! Wow, so cool! This part's kind of dull. Come on. Just move on with the plot. I get it. I can't hit you. Alright, there we go.
It's no use.
Yeah.
What?
Heartless are really adorable. At least most of them are.
What is this thing?
And I enjoy like how like Heartless can differ depending on what world you're in as well. It's like they're like animals, you know. They're just like adapting to their environment. But nobody's are so freaky looking. Oh yeah, I'm a little over level. Just a little bit. Welcome in, Matty Caddy. Welcome in. Glad you can make it. Just doing a little bit of. Thank you so much for the follow, Akiravallo. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah. Just doing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 2 randomized.
What's this? I was his first customer after he took over the shop. So we took a picture together.
It's a really nice photo. Oh.
Hey,
You said it.
You just said photo.
The forbidden word.
Tell us about the picture thief.
You did it!
Not much to say.
Wow!
Pictures
Thank you so much for the resubscribe.
How do we
Thank
prove
you.
that the ones who took 'em?
I really appreciate it. Thank you for your
It's a
support.
girl.
You look happy, right?
It's a girl.
Do not. So, like, anybody else notice that all the stolen pictures are of Roxas?
Oh.
I like how Roxas is just like
That's why everyone
default
thought it was
stance.
It's
Default
like you're
stance.
accusing us after.
He's not like posing or anything for the photos.
Are they really all of me? Yep.
Hell yeah.
Look.
The boombox emote is
Right?
really
Every
popular.
single one.
I really enjoyed
Wouldn't it
making
be
that.
weird if the thief wanted to steal the real Roxas or something?
Come on, get serious. Why would anyone want to steal a bonehead like Roxas?
Oh, thanks.
I wonder who would try to steal Roxas. I didn't notice that my screen didn't fit the whole time. Alright, that should be a little bit better.
Where am I? Who's there?
Twitch recap? No, I didn't get it yet. I know everyone got it. Or a lot of people did. But I didn't get mine yet. Apparently,
Organization
What is it?
miscreants. They
You needed to have your email
but
notifications on, which I didn't.
photographs.
I
Both are nothing
I
but
well, like
dated.
whenever like a website says like they'll email you
Fools
stuff,
could never tell
I
the
always turn
difference.
it off because I'm already bad at
Running
like
out
checking
of
my email,
time.
right? But
None
well,
name is
I'm already bad
my
at checking my
taste.
email, so like I don't want any more clutter. Yeah, for marketing. Yeah, for marketing. Like you wouldn't expect that to be in marketing. That's so weird. So yeah, I had to go and turn that back on. So I don't know when I'll get my
What happened to my home?
I don't know when I'll get my recap.
Riku! Kai... Who are you?
They will come at you out of nowhere. As long as,
As long as you continue to wield the
Keyblade.
Keyblade. Oh yeah. Basically a recap, in case you didn't play Kingdom Hearts 1 for some reason.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora. I'll go with you guys.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
Whoa.
A key blade?
Blade? You can't fight with keys, are you crazy?
A key blade.
Oh no, watch out. I'm gonna key your car. Oh no. So dangerous. Oh my god, he's such a toonie. He's in broad daylight. Swinging around the stick. Oh my gosh.
Sorry about that.
Roxas is so awkward, I love it.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys think we'll always be together like this?
Oh no, Pants, don't say that. Pants is just setting up all kinds of red flags.
Well, you know, just thinking out loud.
Well, I doubt we could be together forever. But isn't that what growing up's all about? What's important isn't how often we see each other, but how often we think about each other.
Damn.
Get that off a fortune cookie?
That's it. No more ice cream for you.
That's so deep, Hainer.
Man, today's turning out to be a drag.
Maybe because of yesterday's memory thief.
Nuh-uh. You know what it is?
It's not how
We
often
don't
you
want summer
see each
vacation
other,
to be over.
but it's how
That's
often
all.
you think about each other.
So, how about this? We all go to the beach.
Let's go, beach episode.
Because we haven't gone once this entire vacation. Blue seas, blue skies. Let's just get on the train and go. No? Oh, come on.
Maybe you forgot, but we're broke.
Maybe you forgot I'm smart.
Man, I feel like this hits so much harder as an adult. Hurry up, Roxas. Am I gonna faint again? Oh no, I'm good. We're going to Market Street. Mythal Shop. There's actually a lot of stuff you can examine. never really like thought about it. God, skateboards are so cool. It's just like a relic of our time. Like, when you think about it, like, skateboards are like all the rage back in the day, man. But nowadays, nobody really rides a skateboard anymore. It's kind of crazy. Like, so many video games and like movies and stuff had skateboards in them back then.
Just 2 days to go. You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, 4 of us split the prize.
Okay, you're on. You two are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
Yeah, having a
It's a
skateboard back
prize.
then was a must-have. That's why I wasn't a cool kid. I bought like skate clothes from like like I don't know what you would call it, a skater clothing shop, I guess, like a brand, right? And kids in my class got mad at me, calling me a poser. But it's not like I would know. It's not like I knew, like only skaters were allowed to dress in this brand, right? Like, come on. I just thought it looked cool. Watermelon. I could go for some watermelon. It's not really the season for it though. Oh yeah, Tony Hawk games for sure. The Tony Hawk games were so good back then. Roxas, come on, you need to pull your weight, my dude. Meet at the station with cash in hand. Whatever. Those pretzels are sounding pretty good. Honestly, the minigames in King Hearts 2 are a lot of fun. But we're not here for that. We're not here to play games. Oh god, the stats are so bad! The stats are so bad! Yeah, I have the Keyblade. Don't worry about that, guys. Don't worry about that. Alright, so the main strat for getting a lot of money really, really fast. If you're playing Kingdom Hearts 2, you know, playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time, I definitely highly recommend mail delivery. They don't, like, if you do it properly, it's only like 8 seconds or something. It's like really, really fast. And you get like the max amount of money really, really easily. But I haven't played this in a long time, so don't worry about that. Wait, how do I jump again? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you just go straight down. I think like you're supposed to like jump and then helicopter spin the whole time. But don't worry about it. I think that should do it. Let's get to the station. You become quite dexterous. Yeah, speedrunner's favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite for sure. All present and accounted for? What have we got? Let's see. Just this. Whoa, Roxas, that's awesome! So, another cool thing about the randomizer is that it lets you skip like the early grind of the game, so I don't have to worry about it. I just do like one mission and I'm already done.
Nice work, everyone. Added to what we started with, we now have, ta-da, 5,000 money.
Sweet.
The way Hayner says this line always makes me laugh. It's like so out of nowhere. Sweet! Like, bro, calm down. It's just pretzels.
Gotcha.
Oh, he really got me. Oh. Oof. I don't know how many people haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2 is watching, but so I won't say anything. But that guy really got his revenge, didn't he?
What? Roxas.
Earlier when Roxas hit him with a stick.
Four students. Roxas. The money. Wait. No. Huh? He took it.
Where are you going?
Remember when I fell? I had the money before that. I bet that guy took it. Guy? He couldn't have gotten too...
Imagine being like so petty and you come back and you throw a stick at the kid.
There was no guy.
Huh? But he...
Guy. Roxas, you're always talking about guys.
Really?
Doing it talk. Yeah. Roxas, stop being a schizo. What guy? He's been working too hard. Too much grinding for all that cash. You know, he's been out in the sun for too long. Nani? What? Wait. What? Did the game just crash? No! Is my stream still on? It's still on, right? Uh-oh. Not like this, bro. It's not like this. Okay, at least the stream is still on. But what the heck? The game just crashed? Why? I just wanted to go to the beach. Don't worry about the text. Skip.
You did it!
Welcome. Thank you for the follow, Rafael Pereira. I really appreciate the follow, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry about that. I don't know why it crashed. Wait, what are the controls? Hold on. It doesn't really matter too much. Wait, what the heck? Wait, where's the reaction coming? Am I crazy? Skip. Thank you so much for the hydration check. I really appreciate it. Okay, it didn't crash this time. Thank goodness.
One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
Thus, I do hereby dub the
God, these cutscenes look so low quality.
What do you mean, junior heroes?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Ow! Oh!
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
Power!
I am Mushu!
I am
Or are you
Mushu.
too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here? Did you find her? I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kai. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not. I'm searching too.
For your light. Don't lose sight of it.
Sora, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for my friends. They're waiting for me. Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Her? I know. It's such a cool outfit. And I say this like every time I talk about it, but it's really lame how in Kingdom Hearts 2 the Final Fantasy characters don't have original outfits. They just wear the outfits that they wore in like their last appearance in whatever media they were in. So like all the Final Fantasy 7 characters have Advent Children clothes and stuff like that.
Huh?
It's a real bummer. Kingdom Hearts 1 had really, really fun and interesting, unique outfits. The third day. Meet at the station. Today's the day we hit the beach, and don't sweat about the money, ain't it? Better save before it crashes again. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't even have them! Yeah... I don't know. Like my personal theory for why Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't have Final Fantasy characters is that Nomura really wanted like an excuse not to put Noctis in the game. That's my theory, because you just know like if you had to put Final Fantasy characters in, Square Enix would probably force him to shill the latest Final Fantasy game. So that means he would have had to put Noctis in. It's just the way it works.
Hi. And you are...
I wanted to meet you.
Namine is so cute!
Yes,
Namine was like my waifu back then. It's adorable. And like her story in Chain of Memories is so tragic. Chain of Memories is actually like my favorite Kingdom Hearts story.
Come with us?
Like out of all the games.
Wait. Did you just see that? He's stalling.
Very well then. We'll see you later, Roxas. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roxas, you're so
Did you go to
awkward.
that haunted mansion?
Oh man. He's literally me. You talk to a girl like one time, and now she's like in his mind rent free. Roxas, your friends! Roxas, wait! Your friends! Hold on! You have to meet up with your friends! Roxas! Go back! Oh my god. Oh, yeah, bae.
Let me go.
And this is why you don't chase after girls, okay?
Hey,
You should have hung out with your friends.
Who's that?
I don't know, but they've already crossed the line. Find a weapon.
Find a weapon. Why is the keyblade? Why is the keyblade there? And then I have the struggle bat. Oh my lord. Ow! Ow! Right, there we go. Ugh! Hey, I was winning!
Not good.
Wait, Nani? Time! It's like time stopped.
Roxas, use the keyblade.
Keyblade? Oh my god. Rox is going crazy. He's talking to girls that he only sees in his mind. What did I pick at the beginning? I think I picked magic. But I already did that at the beginning, so the game skips it. I have the keyboard again. Oh, I have. Dang it! I need to unequip that one skill. Ukulele charm! What the? Well, I found Stitch. I don't think I can even summon as Roxas. It'll probably like break the game or something. Torn pages. Okay. Does that mean I can go back to Winnie the Pooh's world? Does it give me every page? Why does it say pages? Hold on. Let me check. Beyond that door lies a completely different world. But don't be afraid. Don't stop walking. Huh. Oh. Okay. So we need this to unlock the Winnie the Pooh start, basically. I see. Okay. Hold on. So one of my skills, yeah, converts money into drive orbs. But I can't even drive. I don't have my license yet, so no reason to have that equipped. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh, I forgot. if I don't remember it, then it's probably not worth it. That's the way I am. Can I? No, I can't summon. Okay, ouch! either. Ooh, an item. I think it's like a potion? Yeah, a potion. Ow! Ah. Twilight Thorn has such a cool design, and it's such a huge shame that it only appears once in Kingdom Hearts 2 at the very beginning. I wish you fought him again. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense why it doesn't come back, because it's like a imagination created by Diz. I don't know. This part is weird. I try not to think about Diz's Twilight Town too much. So I did some testing before, and the frames I think are broken during this part. Yeah, it's like really fast. Look at that. I don't know why. If anyone knows how to fix it, please let me know. Like, why am I so fast? Whoa! Yeah, stained glass art is very cool. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of these parts in Kingdom Hearts. And I'm glad like they bring back this overall feel in like all the games and stuff. Ow. That was easy. I have like way too much strength at this early on in the game. Magnet burst. Ooh.
My name is Nominee.
Yeah, I don't know if Roxas can even use it.
Roxas.
I don't think he has the animations for it.
Name?
Say no more, Nominee.
But if no one tells him, Roxas will...
It's best he doesn't know the truth.
Hey, you're that pickpocket.
Whoa! Cypher, strike a pose, you know?
How's this?
That's totally perfect, you know?
Oh my god.
How about one more, you know?
You know?
What's that for?
Keepsake.
Those freaks in the white jumpsuits are gone, you know?
Cakewalk.
What were those things?
Outsiders, that's what. And if they don't wise up to the rules around here, I might have to take disciplinary measures.
Oh yeah, Cypher's always looking after the town, you know?
Wait up!
Hey, no chickening out of the tournament tomorrow.
Oh man, the tournament's tomorrow?
So, you hung out with Cypher's gang today? No, it's not like that. Oh yeah. How was the beach? Wasn't that today?
We didn't go.
Oh, yeah,
It wouldn't be the same without you, right?
Sorry. Hey, how about we go tomorrow?
Roxas, did you forget?
I promised I'd be somewhere.
Oh. Oh.
You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, the four of us split the prize.
Isn't that match fixing?
You're on. You two are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise.
I'm out of here.
Restoration at 48%.
Oh shit. 48%.
Was that nominee made of data? No. Nominee hijacked the data herself. Look what you've done now.
This makes no sense. On your first playthrough.
Calm down. It doesn't matter. As long as Nominee accomplishes her goal, we needn't worry about what befalls Roxas.
It's up to me. Only the Keyblade Master can open the secret door and change the world.
Well, I'm not gonna betray Sora either.
My friends are my power.
Friends are my power.
So your heart won this battle.
It is I, and some. Lead me into everlasting darkness.
Sora! Forget it. There's no way you're taking Kyrie's heart.
There's no way you're taking Kyrie's heart. Anyone who's played Kingdom Hearts 1, at least as a kid, probably has like that line ingrained in their mind. Because you couldn't skip cutscenes back then.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Take this.
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me. Don't worry, I will.
Promise? Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
Aww. Holy crap! What? I just noticed Ross is a giant duck feet. Bro! This is cursed! This is why Kingdom Hearts characters wear shoes! No! Yeah, like the first time you get your Keyblade taken away from you in Kingdom Hearts 1, it's like such a iconic scene, like, and the struggle you have to deal with after like playing the entire game with the Keyblade, and now you're just stuck with a wooden sword. Ugh. It's really powerful. Really crazy. I'm forever scarred by Roxas's giant duck feet. I never noticed that when I was a kid.
Who are you gonna root for?
Both of them, silly.
Ladies and gentlemen, struggle fiends of Twilight Town, it's time for summer's most sizzling clash. That's right. Today is the day for the struggle and title match. Who will be the one to break through the ranks and take on our champion Setzer? Cypher! You know?
Yeah.
Today as our new
But the thing is, like, Nomura could just give them normal sized feet. We all know that he can draw normal feet. So why does he give them giant feet? Like, look at Setzer. He has normal sized feet.
Hey now, it's time to introduce today's combatants. The four bad boys who struggled their way through the preliminaries. Regular finalist and head of the Twilight Disciplinary Committee, Cypher. Completely out of nowhere. Who knew he'd make it so far this year? Vivi. An underground favorite and local attitude problem, Hayner. It's his first trip to the finals. And struggler number 4, who happens to be my absolute favorite customer, Roxanne.
Whoa, bias.
So, who will win this sweltering summer struggle? Who will take home the grand prize? The summa cum laude of struggle, the 4 crystal trophy.
Summa cum laude.
And a chance to take on our defending champion, Setzer.
Setzer.
It won't be long now, folks. I suggest our challengers go over the official struggle rules before we begin.
Yes. I can equip it, but it probably doesn't do anything. Whoa. Evie, you good? You good, buddy? I need to get off the skateboard. It's too much fun. You know the rules, and so do I. So hold back. Man, he's really upset. Whoa.
Hey, sorry about yesterday.
Sorry.
You still worried about that? You need to learn to let that stuff go.
Get a lot on my mind.
Sorry, man. Wait, what am I sorry for?
Our first match of today's struggle tournament will be between Roxas and his
best friend, Hayner.
Ready, Roxas?
This is like bullying. Oh, he's dizzy.
No more playing around.
Ow!
How's this?
Whoa! What are those moves?
I'll show you.
Dang, I almost got 200. Yeah, the narrator knows us way too much.
Not even friendship will slow this kid down. And Vader put up a great
The narratives. He's creating narratives.
I lost. Oh, I can't believe it. I guess I taught you well.
I had a lot of fun fighting you.
Yeah, well, I didn't, wise guy.
Hey, let's find a way to cheer you up. Nah, that's alright.
Out of the way. You in a rush to lose?
Wait, don't I get a break? Oh, never mind. It's not me. Cypher's fighting Vivi. Good luck, buddy.
Don't mess with your elders.
What kind of line is that? How much older are you than Vivi? Is Vivi even a person?
When did Vivi get so tough?
You're mine.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I'm not sure what just happened. But the winner is Vivi.
I don't know how many people have read the Kingdom Hearts 2 manga, but the manga makes it like super funny. Basically,
That's not Vivi.
how it works like in the manga is like they wear like suits that are strapped with the balls on their body. So that's how they portray it, like the fights in the manga. It's so silly. Like you just smack each other and make them like drop the orbs off of their vests.
It looks like Cypher's withdrawn from the struggle for third place.
So I'm in third now? Oh,
Wow, imagine getting beat so hard you just quit the tournament. You just leave. Like, yep, I'm done. Better not lose. But yeah. On your first time, Vivi can definitely take you off guard. Vivi is definitely the hardest out of all the fights. For a good reason.
Keep it clean, fellas.
Someone with a witch's hat, Vivi sure got that strength. Yeah. Maybe he has like magic augmented strength, you know, like for every point of magic he puts in, it levels up his strength. Like a brawling mage. Uh-oh. Alright, nice. Oh. Alright, nice. Oh.
I
Dang it! I almost got to 100. Brush my teeth. Give me 1 second. You know what? I'll pause right now. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back and I'll brush my teeth. Actually, don't want to. No, I don't want to brush my teeth right now. I want to eat dinner later. If I eat dinner, you can't brush your teeth before you eat dinner, right? Is that bad for you? And you brush your teeth before dinner. Let me see. But yeah, welcome into the stream. Welcome in. Wait 30 minutes to an hour after eating. Wait, no. It's after. Hold on. I guess you do brush your teeth before breakfast. Huh. I never think about this because, like, a lot of times in the morning I'm in a rush, right? At least when I used to go to school, back in the day, like, I would just brush my teeth and then I eat right away because I don't have time. But apparently it's not good to do that. Should probably wait like maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, I do brush my teeth before breakfast. That's what I'm thinking about it. Yeah, before lunch or dinner is weird. That's what I was thinking. I guess I can brush my teeth. I'll be right back. I'm back. We back. Welcome back. I hope everyone also brushed their teeth. If they haven't, should always remember to brush at least twice a day. And no excuses. If you didn't brush your teeth just now, no excuses for later. Okay, don't skip out on brushing your teeth. Yeah, welcome back. What's happening? Wait, Vivi!
Again?
No. Not like this. Again? Bam. It's him! Enter.
Roxas. All right. Fight.
Who are you?
You really don't remember. It's me. You know, Axel.
What? Axel? But
Axel?
But you're supposed to be dead. You should have died in Chain of Memories.
Man, oh man. Even the Dusks aren't gonna crack this one.
Wait a sec. Tell me what's going on.
This town is his creation, right? Which means we don't have time for a Q&A. You're coming with me, conscious or not. Then you'll hear the story.
What's going on?
Whoa, don't throw that, buddy. That's not a toy.
Number 13. Roxas.
Number 13.
The Keyblade's chosen one.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Okay, fine. You asked for it.
Hell yeah, let's go! And the music is so good!
That's more like it.
Burn, baby! He's getting bought out! Not bad, Roxas. Cosmic Bell.
So it was you.
I'm so used to him saying, "Burn, baby!" right when the fight starts that it felt wrong when he did it. Roxas! This man speaks nonsense!
Roxas! Don't let him
Roxas! 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 Roxas!
Pence! Olette!
What just happened?
Yo!
How did I get here? Roxas!
Ladies and gentlemen, Roxas, our new top struggler.
Roxas?
Roxas? Sir, 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 sir. Oh, I'm not ready yet. Hold on. Oh yeah, what did I... +6 defense, okay. Okay. Oh, no worries, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was a lot of fun chatting with you. I hope you had fun as well. Thank you so much. You have a great day, man. Peace, peace. I hope that that wage that you're doing doesn't keep you down too much, okay? Take care.
You two, play fair now. You're at the top of the bracket.
There's only room for one appeal.
Well, may the best man win.
Thank you.
Hey, Rucksack.
Rucksack?
Throw the match for me.
I forgot he calls you Rucksack. That's so mean.
Let me win, and I'll make it worth your while.
Get real.
Get real.
Roxas, our underdog hero, versus Setzer, our defending champion. The winner of this match will be the true champion. That's bragging rights for a whole year, folks.
Whatever you think is right, you're wrong. And that is a big mistake.
That is a huge mistake.
Time to ante up. This isn't what we agreed on. Are you scared of me?
Silly.
That's checkmate.
Ow.
Are you
What?
scared of me?
Yeah. He just stops to taunt you. Allowing you to get free hits.
This isn't what we agreed on.
This isn't what we agreed on. I didn't agree to anything. I didn't sign no contracts.
This isn't what we agreed on. You're mine. I'm not supposed to lose.
Easy, easy. Roxas, 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 Roxas. Yeah, you take that.
That was awesome, Roxas.
Let's go! We got the belt, boys! Metal Stone, Orichalcum. Why would you take those out?
As promised. Thanks a ton, Roxas.
One more treasure for us to share.
This happens to be 4.
I've got a present too, for all of us.
Whoa.
Oh, you idiot. Goodbye. Alright, so that's the end of the game. Thank you guys for watching. I'm kidding. Oh, who's this pretty girl? Wait, Kyrie? No way, that's Kyrie?
Hey, do you feel like going out to the island?
the last time we ever see Selfie.
And they won't go with me.
Not today. Sorry.
Aw, why not?
Do you remember those boys who used to hang out with us?
Riku?
Yeah.
I wonder whatever happened to him. I sure miss him.
He's far away. But I know we'll see him again.
Sure.
What about their parents? won't their parents miss them too?
What other boy?
The one who was with Riku and me all the time. We played together on that island. His voice always used to be there. And now it's gone. I can't think of his face or his name. I feel awful about it. So I told myself, I'm not going to the island until I remember everything about him.
Are you sure you didn't make him up?
Namine?
The island is like so far away from the mainland. Can you imagine having to row all that way every day?
What's happening?
Just to hang out with your friends.
Who are you?
It's kind of silly, like they let the kids hang out there without any supervision.
I know you. You're that girl he likes.
That girl he likes.
Please, a name.
I'm Roxas.
Okay, Roxas. But can you tell me his name?
You don't remember my name? Thanks a lot, Kyrie. Okay, I guess I can give you a hint. Starts with an S.
Yes.
Are you okay? Kyrie?
Would there ever be a game that lets us just go around the island? Man.
What's that?
I was really hoping for it in Kingdom Hearts 3,
I
but
wrote it yesterday.
still, it just won't let us go back.
I said that no matter where he is, I'll find him. One day. And when I stopped writing, I remembered we made a promise. Something important. This letter is where it starts, I know it.
Wow.
This letter, man. It's so Kino. It's so cool.
He will. Starts with an S. Right? Sora?
Why'd you say it like that? Sora? 79%.
His progress is astounding.
So, what happened?
Namine's encounter with Roxas put his heart in contact with Kairi's. And that in turn affected Sora. You see?
Namine. She's a wonder.
She wasn't born like other nobodies. She can interfere with the hearts and memories of Sora and those aligned with him.
But whose nobody is she?
I could tell you. But first, perhaps you could tell me your true name.
It's Ansem.
Ansem? No way! The Ansem in Kingdom Hearts 1? You're crazy!
It's an honor, Ansem.
God. Like, when you find out the reason Why he laughs, man. So good.
No way! It's too soon. You can't seriously get rid of him.
It's an order. Why do you hesitate? You who has been ruthless towards those who turn their backs on the organization.
But it's not like that. He didn't betray us. He can't come back.
If he doesn't return, you know what you must do. Or you will face the consequences.
Oh, it actually shaves his head. Just a little bit.
So you'll turn me into a dusk. All right, I'll do it if that's what you want.
The fact that, like, Axel says that implies that Xemnas has done it before. So I wonder how many dusks were, like, former organization members, right? Much to think about.
I'm dreaming. But which parts were the dream? Only 3 days left of
Well, are they mad at
vacation,
me?
So don't even mention that assignment.
But we agreed we'd get it finished today.
Yesterday, I fell off the station tower, didn't I? You wouldn't be here if you did. But man, that was a close one.
Stop changing the subject.
Okay already. You win. We'll do the homework. Stupid independent study.
So, anybody got any bright ideas for a topic?
Maybe we could study the stuff that's happening to me. You know, the dreams and the guys in
Roxas, are you okay? What are you talking about?
You know, things have been weird with you in the town since the photos were stolen, right?
Well, tomorrow, we're all gonna search the town and find out what's been going on.
Lots of people are helping out.
All that for me? I'll go get some ice cream.
Yeah, Roxas, you sure are popular. There's a strange rumor going around. Want to hear it? You know the stone steps at Sunset Station? We use them all the time without even thinking about it. But, and this is the weird part, the steps count different going up and down. Seriously? Majide? And there are 6 other weird stories like that. It's like the 7 wonders of Twilight Town. We should investigate those for our school project. Hence, you're a genius. There might be other rumors going around too. Let's split up. I'm gonna look for the 7 wonders. Lynn and I will go find some new rumors. Come on. That leaves you and me, Roxas. Let's try the train first. To the station. Man, the tutorial was so long. I'm already 2 hours in. Or I guess maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes is more exact, I guess. I have to practice so I can be strong like Cypher. You can affect him, you can find him in the Sandlot, but don't expect to beat him. Can I actually go there? Oh, hello. Struggle battles are nice, but nothing beats a good street brawl. You know. What does he say in Japanese? Did he say Daisy?
Kneel, loser.
Kneel, loser. Wow, I'm just beating him up. Hoorah! He's so weak. Cypher was just tired. He won't lose again, you know. Other chests. Are there bees here? Yep, there's the bees. Not the bees, not the bees, anything but the bees. Oh, really? No chest? Alright, I guess.
The time has come. Our hunt for the Seven Wonders begins. Whoa! Find new rumors already?
Nothing on Market Street.
You twerps aren't gonna scoop us. We're going to the terrace with you.
Hayner, it's not a race.
Well, it is now.
Come on, we can all go.
Just gonna pull it out and look at it. You nerds. Oh, what the? Where? Wait, where's mine? Oh no. Did I lose it when I fell off the tower? Oh, now I feel left out. It's just like high school all over again.
Hurry!
Huh. Aren't these the steps you talked about? The ones that count different going up and down?
Actually, it's the stupidest thing ever, but...
What?
Rye's the one who
my
counted.
God.
He's like, every time I count, it's different. You know?
You know?
So, he just counted wrong?
Hey, no worries.
I'm getting on the train now to see my grandchild. Yeah, so the randomizer basically skips this entire day. So you can just move on to the next one. Just nice. Uh-oh. Did the game crash again? Oh no. Not like this! Why does it keep happening? Feels bad. Kind of reboot. Let's try this again. Wait, what the? Hans isn't here. What the? He just celebrated. Sir? What did he mean by that? What was he implying? Oh, there's a chest down here too. It's all gems and stuff.
If the rumors are true, it'll be here any minute.
For they say the train is empty. No driver, no conductor, no passengers, no return.
We've got to make it to the beach next year.
Yeah, we better get jobs the second vacation starts.
Good afternoon, slackers.
What?
What are you doing out here?
What do you care?
I don't. Tell me anyway.
We're waiting for the ghost train.
Waiting for the ghost train.
Why is Cypher like this? You know, if you just want to hang out, you could just say it.
Me off. I don't know. Maybe it's destiny.
Destiny? Is this BL?
In that case, let's be friends.
What? Friends? Wow.
I don't feel like cooperating with destiny.
Wow, he's so cool.
With anything.
What a rebel. Too bad we never see him again.
I know. Tomorrow. Look. It's really true. And there's really no one aboard. What's the catch? There's gotta be
It's
a
gotta
catch,
be
right?
catch, right?
Then it's real?
That's
Go to
real?
the station.
Is that real?
Let's go in. What?
Shortly.
What? The train's gone. But it was just... It's right here. I swear. Guys, you didn't see the train? And of course, those idiots. Ryan food. Just coming on the train.
Come on. A train came from the beach. There was no driver, right? Let's go. Right?
Let's go home and work on the paper.
The rumors were bogus. The end.
We can still make it sound good if we write about all the work we did.
But what about the last one? The seventh wonder? Who cares? I do. Come on, Pence.
Whatever.
Roxas.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
It's at that haunted mansion.
Come on, guys. You have to believe. It's hard. The hole in that tram common wall leads to the haunted mansion. But it's just a rumor. Don't get your hopes up. The mansion. No skateboard.
You know something?
Whoa.
We were gonna check the mansion out tomorrow.
That scared me too.
It is the most suspicious place.
Right.
Even Cypher's gang was gonna help.
Cypher?
Even Cypher?
Yeah, Hayner asked him to.
So, what are we looking for?
Well, they say there's a girl who appears at the second floor window, even though no one's lived here for years.
Wow. It's real. The rumors are real. I see her. Man, look at all those drawings. Namine's really putting in those reps. Her artwork is so soulful.
Roxas.
Namine? This is me? And Axel's here too.
You are best friends.
Very funny.
Don't you want to know the truth? About who you really are?
No one knows me better than me.
Of course.
But I don't get what's been happening lately.
You know these three, don't you?
Yeah.
Who are they?
Sora, Donald, and Goofy. They're from the dreams.
They're from Smash Bros.
About a year ago, some things happened. And I had to take apart the memories chained together in Sora's heart. But now, I'm putting them all back exactly the way they were.
Chain of memories.
It's taken me a long time. But pretty soon, Sora will be his old self again. The process has been affecting you too, Roxas.
You mean the dreams?
Yes. You and Sora are connected. And in order for Sora to become completely whole again, he needs you.
Me? What for?
You hold half of what he is. He needs you, Roxas.
Whoa, hand holding. Rockin'Up. Salute.
Namine. Who are you?
I'm a witch, with power over Sora's memories and those around him.
A witch?
That's what Diz called me. But I don't know why I have this power. I just do. I'm not even sure there's a right way for me to use it.
I can't help you there. It's funny. Suddenly, I feel like I don't know myself at all. I guess I would like to know. What do you know about me that I don't?
You were never supposed to exist, Roxas.
What? How could you even say such a thing? Even if it were true.
I'm sorry. I guess some things really are better left unsaid.
Roxas! Roxas!
Huh?
Did you see her?
Well,
Yeah.
daydreaming again.
Watch the window.
About some girl.
Ah, lame. That's just the curtains moving. There must be a draft somewhere. I'm surprised this old place even has curtains.
Yeah.
He's right
Well,
there.
let's head back to the usual spot. Hayner and Olette are waiting.
Hey guys, how'd it go?
The girl in the window turned out to be a curtain flapping in the wind.
I figured as much. The report's already done.
All right.
So, wanna go find Hayner? He's probably at the station. You know, we only have 2 more days together.
Huh?
Summer vacation, remember?
Oh. Right.
Tomorrow, we search the town.
Next day's the fair.
The last day of summer.
Don't say that. You'll give me an
Not if you explode from all that ice cream first.
Come on, Roxas, laugh.
Why did you show him the train?
Because he missed the trip to the beach.
That's almost kind of you.
Now, what about you? Are the holes in your memory starting to fill in?
Yes, the haze is clearing.
The same thing is happening to everyone who had ties to Sora. Very soon, to them, he'd be like a good friend who's gone away for a year.
I've waited, and now I want to know. What is it that you want?
Revenge.
Revenge. His design is so cool.
Now for the finishing touches. First, we must dispose of Namine. She did a splendid job with Sora, but it's high time she disappeared. Roxas isn't the only one who was never meant to exist. Take care of it, Ansem.
Oof.
Restoration at 97%.
Gorge, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right? But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
All worlds begin in darkness, and all so end. The heart is no different. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
Kingdom Heart
never goes out.
Fill me with the power.
I hate how they redid these voice lines.
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt.
Billy Zane did such a good job in Kingdom Hearts 1. Why did they have to replace him?
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good.
Take care of her.
Kairi!
Sora!
Kairi! Remember what you said before? I'm always with you too.
I'll come back to you.
I
I
promise.
promise. I know you will. So good. Oh, this spooky music.
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
But, where do we start looking for that there door to the light? Gorge, that's the king's seal.
Hey, have you seen King Mickey? Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, guys, play Chain of Memories. I promise, it's a good game.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
Oh, let's go! the secret cutscene from Kingdom Hearts 1. Boom, boom, boom. So cool! I can't believe it. I can't believe they took the time to like recreate it. So much effort.
Why?
Why?
Why
Do you have the Keyblade? Shut up. I love that line so much. It's so silly. Shut up. The 6th day. What happens on this day again?
Man, I could not sleep last night. Guys?
Oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh. What's going on? Where am I? Something fishy's going on.
Look at what it's come to. I've been given these icky orders to destroy you.
These icky orders.
If you refuse to come back with me.
We're best friends, right?
Sure. But I'm not getting turned into a dusk.
He's really pulling that card.
You remember now?
Yeah.
Great! But, you know, gotta make sure and all, so, what's our boss's name?
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, can't believe this.
I failed the check. I failed the check. Abort, abort. Ow. Oh, it's an assassin. Oi! Damn it! He caught me off guard.
Roxas, to the mansion. The time has come.
The time has come.
Painter! Pence!
Pence!
Olette!
Olette! Wonder why time stops. Like, how does he have that power? I guess I go this way.
The Roxas that I know is long gone. Fine. I see how it is.
Oh, they're everywhere! The white jumpsuits! Pop it. Don't blow up on me, bro. Oh god, my stomach's growling. I hope no one can hear that. It's a little bit embarrassing. I do be hungry. I do be starving, bros. It's a good time to end soon. I gotta do something in about like 30 minutes. Ow! Ow! Let me see if I can play as fast as possible, I guess. I don't want to skip any cutscenes either. And I don't want to end the stream before I finish Rox's story. Because we're so close to the end. Come on, just let me through.
Don't call me and then lock me out.
Oh, these little dudes. Oh, there's a chest in here. There's lots of chests in here, actually. Mytho Crystal. Lost Illusion. I think that one's important. Your chest. Oh, come on. Away! Can't open that door. Oh, there's a chest over there. Metal. Grants me 1 strength. Better than nothing. Roar! Oof. Migraine. I know that feel, buddy. I've had like really bad headaches lately. Sucks. Like I don't even want to get out of bed.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization!
Can't turn on the organization?
Organization 13. They're a bad group.
Bad or good? I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole. To that end, they're desperately searching for something.
What?
Kingdom Hearts.
Name drop!
Funny?
Let's go! Alright, roll credits.
I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are...
Namine!
There's no knowledge that has the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
A nobody doesn't have a right to know. Nor does it even have the right to be.
But what is a nobody?
Diz, we're out of time. Too
What
many nobodies.
is a nobody? I'm a nobody. You're a nobody. Is there anyone else?
Roxas, nobodies like us are only half a person. You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
I'll disappear?
Disappear?
No further outbursts.
No, you won't disappear. You'll...
Wait!
Roxas, we will meet again. And then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Let her go!
Why are there so many good lines in this game? Let her go. Nominate! Genji Shield. Oh yeah, this is the only room where you get this menu screen. It's kind of funny. The chain of memories style menu. Ow! Ow! Sheesh! Oh my gosh. If he knocked me down the stairs, I would have been so tilted. That was really close too, I think. That's what it felt like. Oh, I hate these guys. How did he know to do that? Manifest illusion. There were so many memes back then made from this scene. Usually like making fun of Jesse McCartney's music. But his music's not bad. I like his songs. They're good. And his voice acting is great. He did such a great job as Roxas. Like I keep saying it, but it's true. Why do you have the Keyblade? Shut up. Oof. Oof. Now we see what really happened. Got owned so hard.
Will it work? If we can maintain the simulated town until Namine finishes chaining together Sora's memories.
What will happen to Roxas?
He holds half of Sora's power within him. In the end, he'll have to give it back. Until then, he'll need another personality to throw off his pursuers.
Poor thing.
It's the fate of a nobody.
It's all a fake? You telling me this isn't real? Like some kind of twisted... What's that movie with Jim Carrey? The Truman Show. That's what it is. The Truman Show. God, what a mindfuck to find that out. Poor Roxas. Oh shit. Wrong way. Nobody saw that. Alright. Assassin. Bond of Flame. That's what? That's perfect. What the heck? Well, good timing on that.
Simply amazing, Roxas.
Axel.
You really
You do remember me this time. I'm so flattered! Let's go! I fucking love this fight. This is so hype back in the day. 1, 2, 2. Da 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 da. Ba ba na 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 na. Da 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 da. So smug, this guy.
I'll make it all stop.
Come here, I'll make it all stop. Burn, baby! Ow! I'm glad this isn't sped up. Come on. Ow. Bing. Come on, I got a date to catch. Ow. Let's go. Style points.
You get on their bad
That's
side and
it,
they'll destroy you.
No one would miss
No
me.
one would miss me.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I would.
I would.
Axel.
Let's meet again in the next life.
Yeah, I'll be waiting.
Now he's dead, right? Right?
Just because you have a next life
combination boost. I'll put this on display. It's a pretty cool looking keyboard. Alright, this is it. Wait, there's a chest.
Donald. Goofy?
Goofy? Goofy? Wait, there's a chest. Eye potion. Not bad, not bad. Donald is sleeping inside. Goofy is sleeping inside. Alright, the final cutscene.
At last, the Keyblade's
Keyblade's
chosen one.
Who are you talking to? Me?
Me?
Or Sora?
Or Sora.
To half of Sora, of course. You reside in darkness.
Like a jealous
What I need is someone who can move about the realm of light and destroy Organization 13.
Why? Who are you?
I am a servant of the world. And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool.
Ooh, sick burn.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Cause I'm not laughing.
Cause I'm not laughing.
My apologies. This is only a data-based projection.
Ah!
Come, over here.
Nothing personal, kid.
I hate you so much.
Keep like
You should
changed.
share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for his own good.
No! My heart
Belongs to
me.
me. Oh, the music hit.
Sora.
Enter our protagonist. He's sleeping.
You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over.
Yo, let's go! The logo! Man, so cool! And that's how it ends. It's a pretty good place to stop, right? Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming to stream. I hope you guys had fun. And those of you who were just lurking, I hope you guys enjoyed your time here as well. Appreciate each and every one of you. It's so nice to like go back and play a game that I really, really loved. So I definitely had a lot of fun. Now I just need to figure out who to raid. Wow, there's so many people on right now. Wow. Fan Blue Fantasy? Alright. I'm gonna raid Glimmy. She's doing anti-ASMR. She's really, really cute cat artist. And I hope you guys have fun. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.